Hello and welcome to Orehaven. I am James Tagle and today we have the new Changan CS75 Plus. Now the CS75 is one of the 3 crossovers that the brand has brought into the Philippines. It features seating for 5 and technology that normally doesn't come in this price point. CS75 comes in a 1.5 liter turbocharged gasoline engine and it produces around 176 horsepower with 260 Newton meters of torque. And if you ask me, I think that is more than enough for Philippine roads. Right, so inside the CS75, red leather seats which are absolutely comfortable for long drives and supportive, yes, and it's also very soft. It's just so nice to be on. Dual screens here for your speedometer and infotainment system, which is, to be honest, I'm having a little trouble navigating, but still amazing to have. The screens here and the speedometer is absolutely insane. I mean, you can configure everything from eco mode to the themes are configurable. Right now I'm in normal mode and it shows me a video of the CS75 rolling on the road. It kind of reminds me of cars having this adaptive cruise control, but which this car doesn't have. I have no idea why they put it there, but it looks cool. So yeah, I like it. Center console inside the car is just sculptured. I mean, it's simple, it's elegant. You have a huge moonroof, which is panoramic sunroof. Just amazing to look at. I really love how cars integrate the panoramic roof, and it's just amazing at night. The steering wheel is very light. It's responsive enough, yes, but I really want more feel. It gives somewhat more artificial feeling when steering. But overall, driving this car is just a pleasure to drive. It's amazing. It's amazing how new brands come up with cars like these. It just takes my breath away. It's amazing to look at. It's amazing to drive. And it's fuel efficient, apparently. I've been driving this car for a while now and I'm starting to fall in love with it even more. This is the first time I've driven and seen this car. It's amazing how Chinese brands come up with cars like these. It's ridiculously good. The space is absolutely insane here. I am 6 feet tall. This is my driving position, and if I get in the back, there's just tons of legroom, tons of headroom. You can even lay down the back row flat. Absolutely insane. Now for drive modes, you actually have 4 driving modes. Right now I'm in normal. Put it on sport. Throttle response gets even more responsive. You also have individual mode, which I have no idea how to configure, but you have eco mode, of course. Economic, I presume. While driving this car, it's just very smooth. The engine is a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder with probably 140 horsepower. It's nice. I mean, it's smooth. The power delivery is smooth. Needs a little more. Driving this car in a daily basis is just a breeze to drive. The color too. I would absolutely get this spec, this exact spec, gray on red interior, and oh my god, Changan, please send me a car. Now the infotainment also also inside the infotainment system you have a 360-degree camera, which is not like the other Chinese cars where you can play around with, but You have an 180 degree view and a 120 degree view front and back. Also, when you do the indicators, it displays you which side you're indicating to and displays the images right here. So basically you have no blind spot, which is a very, very cool thing to do. Absolutely brilliant. And here we have a bit of twisties, so let's see how this car handles in the corners. Fun. It is quite fun. I mean, yes, any car. This car is just amazing to drive. Now, the 5 things I love about the CS75 is, number 1, the looks. I mean, just look at the car. From front to back, this car is aggressive. It has road presence. Number 2, the interior is just magnificent to look at. Dashboard is sculpted, the seats, they are very supportive, and the color, well, not really my choice of color, but then again, it looks good with that gray exterior. Number 3, it's comfortable. I mean, driving this car around the city, toodles along, it's absolutely smooth. Number 4 is the space. I mean, just look at it. I am 6 foot flat. This car is just so spacious. Also in the back, you can put 6'3" person in the back with lots of leg room, lots of headroom. You can also fold the second row flat to make it more intimate. And well, is the price. Now this costs around 1.229 million pesos. And if you ask me, that is absolutely amazing. Given that, here's the 5 things I hate about this car. Number 1, its infotainment system isn't really intuitive. It's a nightmare to set up. I mean, the Bluetooth took me hours or so to figure out. Number 2, the glove box. It opens up when you want to rest your arms on it. So if you do like that and then press this with your elbow, yep, it opens up, which is very annoying. Engine is not as responsive as I want it to be, because especially in sport mode, it lacks that oomph power. But you know, this is not a sports car, so I'll probably let that slide. And last but not the least, the buttons here are nice, yes, but occasionally you would press the buttons when turning, you know, while listening to the radio or music, and press that accidentally. It's just really annoying. Driving this car now for a couple of days, and I can very well say that I am head over heels in love with the Changan CS75 Plus. Not a very bad car, it's not a very good car, it's a great car. The future is bright with Changan here. Just look at the car, from the aesthetics of the car, from the interior, the space of it, just so freaking amazing. Plus, you get these touch panels which vibrate when you press them. And the best part of this car is this function right here. It's called the music lighting function. And well, I can show you now what it does. So there you have it, folks. The CS75 Plus. It's a very brilliant car. This. Yeah. I can see myself having one of these cars someday.
Really?
Whoa, Migo!
Me too. Oh my god.
How long have you been there, man?
It's been a long time.
Well,
Okay, I'm back to sleep again.